Hello again. Today we are going to be graphing in vertex form. All right, so we're going to graph a quadratic function in vertex form. So this is vertex form, y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. And the vertex will be whatever h and k are. So that'll be the vertex. The vertex is where it switches directions. So let's say I have y equals -2 times x minus 3 squared plus 2. Well, I'm looking for h. So h is right here. So that would be 3. So 3 is the x coordinate of the vertex. Also, k is right here. So this would be k. This is a +2, so +2 is right here. That means that the point 3, 2 is the vertex. So I will go right 3, up 2. All right. And this is my vertex. Now I'm going to want to draw the axis of symmetry. So that's along the x coordinate of the vertex. All right, now I need to pick 2 points on one side of the axis of symmetry. So we'll label that axis. And it's at x equals 3. All right, so we need 2 points on one side of the axis of symmetry. So I'm going to plug in x values. I'm going to pick 0 and 1. I'm going to do x equals 0 and x equals 1. And I'm going to plug that into the original function, which is y equals -2 times x minus 3 squared plus 2. So plug that in. So y equals -2 times 0 minus 3 squared plus 2. Well, that's -2 times -3 squared plus 2. It's -2 times 9 plus 2. Well, -2 times 9 is -18. -18 plus 2 is -16. So it's 0, -16. So I'll start in my origin, and x is 0, so I'm just going to go down 16. Now we'll plug in 1 and see what we get for our second point. All right, so I'll write 0, -16 right here. So that's one of my points. Now let's plug in 1 and see what we get. Y equals -2 times 1 minus 3 squared plus 2. All right, that's -2 times -2 squared plus 2. That's a lot of 2's. Got -2 times, well, -2 squared is +4 plus 2. So -2 times 4 is -8 plus 2. -8 plus 2 is -6. So this point is going to be 1, -6. So at x is 1, y will be -6. So go down 6. All right, so I have my 2 points that I've plotted. And since the axis of symmetry it should break the graph into 2 identical parts that are the mirror image of each other, I should be able to go over 1, 2 to the axis of symmetry. So now I'll go over to 1, 2, and that will be my other point. And now I'll do the same thing down here at 0, -16. I will go over to the axis of symmetry. It'll be 1, 2, 3. So then from the axis of symmetry, I go 1, 2, 3, and I make my other point. And then this is going to be a curve. So I'm going to graph my curve. All right, and so this looks like a Christmas tree. So I'm going to put arrows on the bottom here just to show that it goes on forever. And this is the graph of y equals -2 times x minus 3 squared plus 2.